Good afternoon from Your Best Car in Kent. My name is Ben. I'm from one of our 2 UK branches. We're here in Cranbrook, 10 miles outside of Tunbridge Wells, or just a 40-minute train commute from London. Our other site is in Buckinghamshire near Marlow, and combined we have over 600 5-star reviews. So please check out our website to see those reviews of our happy customers and of course the rest of our fleet. Before I get into the walk around, I'd just like to answer two of the most frequently asked questions that we get here, and they are: do we take part exchanges and do we offer finance? The answers are both yes and yes. We will take your part exchange. We can even pay off outstanding finance on your current car. Then on top of that, I'm thrilled to say that we are industry beating with our low APR finance rates. So if finance is the route for you, then please get in contact with us, or you can visit our website yourbestcar.co.uk, where we have a finance calculator at the bottom of every advert. So whether it's PCP or HP that you're looking for, you can input some numbers, adjust the filters, find something that works for you, and then there'll be a finance breakdown of the contract before you hit apply. So this is the walk around video for our BMW M340d Touring, presented in black sapphire metallic exterior paint. It's the X-Drive, meaning it runs off of BMW's all-wheel drive system. It's a Euro 6 compliant car and has the 3-litre diesel engine producing 340 brake horsepower. It also completes a 0 to 62 mile an hour in just 4.8 seconds and has a top speed of 155 miles per hour. Now it comes with the most important BMW package for this generation of the 340d, the Shadowline Plus pack. Now this gives you subtle darkened exterior enhancements that take the exterior to the next level. We've got black front grille, black mirror caps, a high gloss Shadowline trim around the window surrounds and roof rails that surrounds the rear privacy glass, and then my favourite part, the upgraded and unmarked 19-inch M double spoke alloy wheels in a jet black finish with red brake calipers just behind. Now what do I mean by unmarked? There's no signs of curbing, there's no scuffs, there's no scratch on any of these alloys. They're all in fantastic condition and they look just like this one. When the car's locked, the side mirrors are folded in, but then when we take our key and unlock the car like so, the side mirrors will pop out. Moving on to the interior, we're greeted by a darkened interior upholstery. These are the black Dakota leather seats. We've got M Sport stitched seat belts, which are a nice touch just here. The front two seats can be manually adjusted. You've got additional support for the leg cushion, your back support, which is found on the side, and then the front two seats can be heated. The driver then has a leather-wrapped multi-function steering wheel. You've got your paddle shifters for switching it into your manual mode, and then your multimedia buttons for your digital dash just behind. You've also got voice control, hands-free buttons, cruise control as well, and then in the middle is your iDrive in-car entertainment system. So if we have a hop inside and we'll run through some of these features. It is a touchscreen interface, as we can see right here. Let's turn down the volume, but you've also got your dials down here, so if you don't want to get the screen grubby, you've got the dials. We're going to use the dials, but let's go through the features on here. So this is your main menu. You can customize it so you can see what tiles you'd like, what sub menus you'd like on here. But if we go to media, we've got FM, AM and DAB radio as standard. We can connect up our phone via Bluetooth or via USB to play our music. You've then got installed Spotify, the Spotify application on here. So if you've got Spotify on your phone, you can connect it up through here and then it will show your playlist, all of your saved albums, etc. on here. But you've got your Bluetooth audio as well. You've also got wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So you may have already seen in the advert, I've connected up my phone and it will mirror your phone on here in the style of Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. And that is wireless. So you won't need to use a wire. You can just connect up via Bluetooth as you would normally with your music. On the communications, you can, if you haven't got Apple CarPlay, but you have got Bluetooth, you can still connect up your phone book on here. So your contacts will be displayed on the screen. You can make calls, take calls, use the keypad all from this screen. You don't need to be looking at your phone whilst driving. You can always use the buttons on the steering wheel to help you, but everything will be stored on the BMW iDrive. Then got satellite navigation. So you can input your destination, save your favorite addresses But then a big perk of it being touchscreen is you can move the map around, you can pinch and zoom to quickly get to a destination or a point of interest, for example the petrol station right next to us. But of course, if you'd like to use the dials down here, you can do so to zoom. Onto car. So this is just some additional settings and driving information. Vehicle status is a really handy feature. This will show you your tyre pressure monitor, engine oil level, check controls if there's any faults with this car. There's of course nothing to point out, and then service requirements. So this will always store your service history. It will let you know when your engine oil is due, brake pads are due. So as we can see for this car, the service isn't due until July 2024 or in 12,000 miles as of time of recording. Your AdBlue top up if needed as well. So everything will be on here, and you'll get an alert if you need to top anything up. Then your additional settings are stored here. If we put the car into reverse, we'll see our crystal clear reversing camera with guidelines. You've got parking sensors too for the front and rear. As we turn the wheel, you'll see the guidelines move. This is really handy for your bay parking or parallel parking, but then you'll have your obstacle markings too. So we put that back into park. Down below, we've got our climate controls. BMW air conditioning is really reliable. We've got our max AC button, which is super crisp and super fast. And then we've got our heated seat buttons on the left and right hand side. You've got an intensity of 3. In the middle, our intensity, our dual zone climate control, so you can set different temperatures for the left and right hand side, and you can choose the direction with these 2 buttons. You've then got this hexagonal aluminium trim running down the middle and on the dashboard and some of the inner door panel, just to break up the black interior, but a really sleek, really tidy and smart looking center console in the middle. You've then got your various driver select modes, so comfort, sport, eco pro and adaptive, and that will be displayed on here. So adaptive is just your predictive adjustment. Comfort is what we keep it in normally. Eco pro is great for your motorway driving. This will keep the miles per gallon as high as possible and the revs low. And then you've got your sporty mode, because this is an M340d after all. Underneath the armrest, you've got your USB Type-C port and just some additional storage. So let's have a look at the rest of the car. We've got the exact same seat upholstery back here with the M Sport seat belts, so the black Dakota leather seats, and being the touring gives you a very generous amount of headroom and leg room. You've got your air vents and climate controls at the back. You've got this nice stretched rear, giving you plenty of space. Moving around to the rear, so first of all, just have a look at the Shadowline Plus pack. This is all the high gloss Shadowline trim just here. The rear privacy glass extends to the back pane as well. Here's our M340d badge, and then our dual exhaust at the back too. And then just a reminder that it's X-Drive. Got our emblem there too. An electrically deployable or operated tailgate. We can press that button once or press the button on the key. And then again, the big plus of the touring is we've got plenty of space back here. A parcel shelf which can be taken off. Under here, we've got an additional parcel shelf just here with a netting. Underneath this section is just some additional storage. And then, of course, the parcel shelf can be taken off. Should you need a little bit more room in the back, you can do so by collapsing these rear seats. So on the shoulder of the left and right hand rear seats, you've got a lever that you can press that will fold down flat, and it gives you, again, an even more generous amount of space. It's almost like a van when you collapse these rear seats in the touring. So a great option to have, lots of practicality, but you can have lots of fun with this car too. So if you're interested in buying the M340d, then please give us a call on 01580 712 115, or you can send us an email to sales@yourbestcar.co.uk. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we take part exchanges, we offer finance packages too, so if either of those options intrigue you, then please let us know. We're all accessible on WhatsApp and iMessage too, so if you need to send over some details about your part exchange, or maybe just have some questions about our car perhaps, then please feel free to message us on those platforms too. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and best of luck with your search for a new car.